So close.
14.
14. You try to climb up to the wheel, and you meant to like put like a Ninja Warrior where they put like one foot on each block. You try to do that, but then the wheel just spins.
Right.
So you just like hop back off, and you're back where you started.
Okay. Well.
Try again.
I guess there's so I forget. Did you say there was like smoke coming out of the middle part there?
Yeah, there's just it's just some things are burning. Like I told Earl over here that it's not like an inferno, but there's just some wooden stuff, like part of the deck and some of the walls are on fire just from the explosion, the remnants of the fire.
It was like more of a concussive blast as opposed to like a big swing fire inferno.
Exactly. Yeah, like a pressure going off. Yeah.
I think he just like he falls back and gets back up. He's like, alright, well. Just I guess with whatever movement I got left, I'll try to run in there.
You want to go in the room where the dead guys are?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's say you get you used about half of your movement to do that. You have 40, so you get about 20 feet in the room, okay. Which will be like where the staircase terminates. So you get like in. Are you underneath? You're on the first floor?
Yeah, I guess so. Wherever I was.
So you're you're at like the bottom of these stairs, basically. You're inside. So all that's in there, I just told Devon a minute ago, it's just the machines of the engine are in there, and then the crankcase that turns the axles are in there.
Okay.
If you want, real quick, what's your plan? Like, why are you going into this room?
I was gonna go to the storage room.
You're trying to get to the front?
Yeah, to get to the
dagger. When you go in, you kind of like, you obviously don't want to catch on fire or step on anything. You're like, part of the ship's deck is like pretty unstable, so just looking around, just roll me a perception check real quick.
Okay. 13.
Okay. You inside of the engine's like this cast iron case, right? It kind of looks like a furnace, right? And there's this big like bulbous glass window on the front of it, and inside of that window you see a pink glowing, it's the power source of the engine, and it's just like emanating it always emits power, but obviously the machine that it powers is broken right now, but you notice that while you're inside, just so you know.
Nebulous magic in there, or is it like a focus like crystal?
It's a rock. Yeah, it's like a crystal.
Feel free to open another one.
It's a rock.
Yeah.
Can't leave that cap off, baby.
Time to re-up.
We out here bottomless, baby.
It is. It's Hugh's turn.
Okay, cool. So I set off that siren. Has nothing happened?
So you guys wouldn't know if anybody has heard it yet, but it did complete its thing. If anybody is in range, they would have heard it.
Bye.
Everyone coming, please, dear God.
You want to just
What are the chances I hit this?
roll? I know you have a strained relationship with your god, but this is an extreme circumstance and your life could be on the line. Roll just like a straight up religion check for me.
6 hours. I will.
Religion. Show me religion.
Drinking this also.
I only have
Some more caffeine. I didn't get coffee in the head.
12? Okay. DC was going to be 12. So, with +2, just you're like getting your medic stuff ready, and you're looking around, and you're sizing up the situation, and you're just not nervous because you like, you know this thing. So, you hear in your head, whatever you think Sylvanus' voice sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay? And as he is, the laid back god that he is, he's just like, hey man, like, it's gonna work out, man. Somebody is gonna hear that. Oh. Yeah, somebody heard that. And then the voice goes away.
Have you played Hades?
I haven't, but I've seen them watch.
Like Dionysus. So he's like He's like, hey, Zagman, what's going on?
Hey, buddy.
Have a crazy party when you finally get here to Olympus, brother.
I think it's like that, except there's like it's like multiplied and on top of each other, so it's like that. Like,
Yes, yeah, it's like very ethereal, but you do. I imagine you would feel some relief.
yeah, I think Hieu feels both relief and
It's like you finally fucking answered.
like literally engaging war here.
Yeah.
And then Hieu is going to run over and start helping people.
Okay.
So he'll use his med kit as his main action.
Okay.
That stabilizes someone, and then he'll cast like a bonus action healing word.
On somebody else. Okay. Anybody, any of the PCs, or do you just want to hit whoever looks the hurtest or something, most hurt?
The people who are the most hurt, I don't think anyone else has taken damage.
No.
I'm more focused on people who are actively bleeding.
Right. Okay. There's certainly some people with like lost limbs and stuff, so you could just like I guess 2 of those people you can like tourniquet and stop their bleeding.
Yeah, I tourniquet them, and then whenever I cast my magic, if anyone's like nearby, what they see is this like sickly green light, almost like tendrils coming out of like his fingertips, and like you see like the arm of somebody like stitched together, and it's like it's nasty, and it's like
Is it the correct?
That is so awesome.
it's like fucked up looking, and they're like screaming. It's like you can tell that they were in pain before, but they're like twice as in pain now because of that.
But they're not dying, right?
They're not dying.
Okay. Who's on deck right now? Who saw that?
I'm on deck. Just don't know how far out you were at.
Okay, he's just in the middle of the deck, I imagine. So, well, you're up by the rail. I guess you probably would have seen that, like
Mylos probably
fucking
also-
green
also
shit
saw it.
come out and heal somebody. I was like, what are you doing there for a second? Okay, so you heal those 2 guys. You want to do anything else?
I don't think I have any other actions. I think, I'm just gonna look around, see that Mylos is like yelling at people, and I'm also gonna be like directing people, like, keep moving, grab anyone that's hurt.
Okay. All right. Awesome. That's gonna be Jerry's turn.
Okay. I am going to continue swimming away as far as I can.
You're paddling. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get.
You get 30 more feet.
Okay, trying to get away from people.
You're out by King.
And I am going to.
I know, theater of the mind here, so sorry guys with the movement, but like.
I'm going to use Identify on this briefcase that I'm holding. Is it a magical object, or does it have any kind of spells on it?
So what you get from Identify is that this thing was created in a magical way, but is not magical. Like, so the person who made it didn't hand hammer and she used some kind of magic to create the box, put the skin on, and like make the thing, but it doesn't have any abilities or auras that it's giving out. You sense the innate past magical means of creation.
What about what's inside of it?
It is, and I'm gonna say unless it's open, you're not gonna be able to tell that.
Okay. What kind of locking mechanism does it have on it?
So it has 2 4-number like rotating, like you would see on a padlock or something like that, and it also has a keyhole.
Okay. All right. I will remember that.
Okay.
My little guy is also not gonna do anything. He's just gonna
Yeah, Twitch axe on your turn. He's probably trying to stay dry or else he'll rust. So. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. That is going to be back to the top of the order. We're going to see what happens with the ship here.
Book it. Book it.
Okay. All right. On the front of the deck, right, there are a lot of barrels and boxes and things. Okay. A barrel of black liquid that was near one of the walls towards the front there was holding some sort of flammable, oily liquid, okay? And just the heat from the burning wall that was left, just the convection of the heat explodes the barrel, and it covers the remaining deck basically everywhere that way in this black slick. And I need everybody to make a con save real quick.
If you're on
If you're on the ship. Not you, Earl, because you're up. Yeah.
But the whole passenger side has to.
Yeah, everybody that's on there.
Damn.
Oh!
I rolled 3 8s in a row.
I think it's a 2
11.
for Mylos. Hold on, let me double check.
Who got less than a 12?
I did.
Jerry. Oh, Jerry's in the water. Hieu.
I got a 13.
Okay, you're good. If you got less than a 12, you're gonna take 4 fire damage. 10 people on the deck just burnt to death.
The rope is probably fucking up now. We'll see.
The rope's waterlogged. Let's say. I'm gonna. Unfortunately, Hieu, the guy whose arm you just healed, definitely is just roasted. And the deck is now on fire, and the ship is looking busted as fuck. Like there's a lot of water sloshing. It's almost starting to like twist, and the floorboards are starting to like deform and pop up in different places, and you can sort of see down into the bilge. So it's not looking stable anymore. That's gonna be back to the top of the order. It's gonna be Earl's turn.
Okay, does it look like the boat's like capsizing?
It certainly could at any moment. Yeah, it's listing very hard to the left.
Like this way?
Yep. Like if you're standing, I mean, it's probably at like this angle.
Okay. So I feel like I have effectively, I would think Earl would feel that I have effectively detached the axle on the outside of the ship.
Yeah.
Is the axle attaching this to the ship visible from the upper deck up here?
It's sort of, if you look down over the wall, yeah, you can probably see the axle going into the engine house there. Yeah.
Like how far down off the side railing would that be? Would I be able to like swing at that and like detach? Because like
the wheel's super tall, so actually the axle is probably right under the foot. No, it's probably pretty close because the water wheel is so tall that it's probably just under the floorboard of where you are.
So my goal at this point now is to like I can see that like it's capsizing like towards this way. So I'm trying to relieve weight on this side to help the ship stabilize. Yeah. So if you will allow me, I'm going to try and do something to essentially, I've detached the coupling on the inside of the house. I want to try and attach the coupling on the outside of the house and just let the wheel float down into the ocean.
You know what? Swing on the outside axle.
Yeah, I want to try and hit like whatever bolt casing or whatever is holding this thing to the boat itself.
Did you already know that your axe's metal is harder than the metal that this thing is made of? So just try roll and tack roll and just swing at the axle.
Not great. 16.
That's gonna do it. It was DC 15. Okay, so like AC of 15. I mean, so you go and swing. It's a little bit of a tighter space, so you kind of like take a moment to figure out. Yeah, you're like kind of one eye it and whatever, and you slice it in this wheel. I mean, it has to weigh tons.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like as soon as you free it, it drops about 6 feet, and the ship goes the other way. Everybody, give me a deck save that's on deck, so that you don't get knocked off the other side.
Fuck. Oh shit. A deck save.
Yeah.
I got a 20, not natural.
15? Actually, 17.
Who's on deck?
17.
I got an 11.
11. Okay. Hieu.
You saw the stare.
You were not on deck, right? Okay. Hieu, you get knocked in the water. You're the only one in the water on the far side of the ship. So you, Pink is gonna be the PCs that are in the water. So you're here. We got King is like far out here. King and
Queen.
Jerry or somewhere over here.
My queen.
Hieu, you're alone in the water on this side. But you know, after that initial sway, it kind of rights itself, and now is only slightly just for the water that it took on previously. Yeah, exactly.
And then that's I would assume like some movement, regular action. I would say like, would you allow? So can I use because if I'm already on the deck, can I use the remainder? Okay, do I see Hieu fall off the ship in that manner?
Yeah, definitely, because you're kind of up high.
Okay. I would like to like run to this side. I would like to run to that side, and then just bonus action. Like I'm not gonna try and tie it off. I'm not gonna like whatever. I'm just gonna like take like a rope and just like throw it out in that direction.
Just towards him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like toss it out that way if that's cool. And then
all right.
My turn.
Hieu, you see a rope flying over toward.
Whatever. Just use it however you fucking can. I don't know.
Okay, Kings, you're standing on an ice cube. You're watching all of this go down. Oh shit.
Prepared to kick
My bad.
She's a pregnant woman.
Oh my god, 12 more people just drowned. Okay. King, you're on an ice cube.
And no one's trying to climb up on me?
And nobody thinks anything weird about the ice. Like, where'd that ice come from? But anyway, maybe because they're dying.
Yeah, too panicked.
So like, yeah, water's pretty cold. So
Yeah.
maybe
I'm
found the one ice cube out here.
shoot a message over to Gary.
Gary's mod?
Well, maybe he thinks that I'm a boy. It's pretty ambiguous.
I will say like, hey, like, that battle thing's not gonna last very long. You should come up here on the ice. I'll make a little port for you, and then we can kind of stay together.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, trust them.
Roll for persuasion.
You're persuaded.
Don't do it, Gary.
Oh, no,
Pretty untrusting, but also her legs are getting pretty tired.
Yeah,
Kick him.
Right. Persuasion. I'm pretty sure it's +5. Persuasion +5.
Does the briefcase?
Nat 20.
You nat 20, take that, big. You want to roll to see if you nat 20? Here.
Does the briefcase she's holding, since it's made of
She says, I want to use my.
it's made of dragon leather, is it like keeping her warm-ish?
It does give off a little heat, yeah. Just like an 8. No way. Okay, fuck. Okay, you try to take. I mean,
I'm just telling her to get up.
I mean,
I know you try to intimidate her or persuade her to get up onto the ice cube with you, and oh, why are you actually crying? That's like a real
Scare
cry.
him because we like.
Oh, maybe. What happened?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's fine.
I just need daddy.
What do you say in response? He says, "Come up on the ice cube with me."
I'm not getting on that ice cube. It's all slippery. I got a wood paddle. I'm doing fine. I'm staying away from people. Don't come near me.
Okay, you're neither persuaded or intimidated by King's 20. So
I'm gonna secretly ask my unseen servant to just push on one side of your.
Okay.
Just to kind of like sit on your paddle so it's like coming this way.
roll just like a straight up luck check real quick.
12.
Okay, you're good. Oh yeah?
They're pushing
Yeah.
on a little bit.
All right.
I feel a little unsure of myself. I'm a little unsure now that the
It only has a strength of like 2.
kind of rock. Well, I mean, this is put together by
Was that your whole turn?
Jerry.
Okay, it's Mylos.
So I'm guessing there's oil slicks on fire on this bitch now?
There certainly is. Yeah.
Am I on fire or do I just get burned?
You just
Scalded.
actually, you're resistant fire.
Oh, I'm a dragon.
Yeah. So you're just standing in it, and you're like.
So I shouldn't even have taken damage? I don't know.
But you did see 10 people immediately get
just
burned to a
caught on
crisp.
fire.
So there's probably an initial like, and then now it's just kind of like little smolder. Yeah.
He wants to break off the other side, the bridge on the other side. To
roll to attack it.
He wants to tell people, get tucked away. You guys are going to get smushed. You gotta attack it. 16 plus.
That's gonna do it.
It's gonna break and fall. He said, everybody get on off the boat and get on the big piece of wood. You go.
You tell him to get off the boat.
And on the piece of wood.
Okay. Good fucking move. Everybody that it was not burnt initially jumps off, and they go to scramble aboard the bench, and the 2 things are in the water now. The rest are still swimming, but 2 people immediately grab onto the thing that you're doing. You want to do anything else?
I want to ready in action to bail on this fucking boat as soon as I hear a giant crack or.
Are you like going over to the?
Yeah, I'm gonna
like
start.
the edge.
Well, I'm already over on the backside, and so I'm probably. But I just want to ready in action to be able to ready to dive when I
Okay, nice.
sense or see or hear this boat going down.
Yeah, make up. Rample.
All right.
Toothpick still in the mouth.
Yeah, still like
Can't lose that.
Forth, just like
Take a nurse hand, like a take or something.
and I guess so. Is there like a door to get to the like storage room from this main cabin? Or is it-
Yeah, imagine like a set of double doors in the center, on the front of that room and on the back of that room, so you could pass through. The engine's in the middle, so you'd have to pick one side to go around it, but it's just like a straight path through, basically.
All right. Well, yeah, he'll do that. Try to see if we can get through the door into the storage room.
Okay. Yeah, you open the doors. They open up, and you just see some crates and barrels were tied down, so they're still on the deck. But otherwise, you just see like in the water, there's just a ton of just rubbish, like stuff.
Can you look for anything like that would be useful for? Like,
yeah. What do you want to look for?
Just like
What's up, though?
Thanks, bro.
anything like. Yeah, like stuff that would float or like would be helpful for like an emergency situation.
Absolutely. Roll me a d8.
This is where they stored like
An 8.
An 8. You find in the first crate you go to, you find a life raft that will seat 12 people.
Hell yeah.
How about that?
Holy shit.
Rample, what do you do with that?
He passes it up and moves on. No, he'll definitely like. Is it like inflatable? Like
It's like in a little box, and you're like, life raft, but it has like a rope or something, like a string. So if you put it in the water and just pull it, it'll just inflate itself.
Full card on there.
Yeah.
And you said it's like open, so like you can like.
The front deck is identical to the back deck.
Okay. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
for sure, dude.
he'll do that. He'll toss it in the water and like open it.
Okay. Nobody's on that side of the boat, so they may not even see it.
That's totally fine.
But yeah,
He's like, I did what I did.
this is for me.